Ineno kalatvlive. Kalatvlive Machiegni Pacho. Ma e odwa.
Machiegni chonende mar Machiegni Pacho kama kelni weche gik manyien matuch koni koda kocha kendo giko majofwa magwa medo go tache counties mopogore opogore en ni weche duto chukude makare kendo thulendo ma owinjore kamago momiyo pek gi thulindi oting'o mano motenore koda nyasnendo mar dhialo odiochieng' jotije pacho kaendi nyaso bende obagi e kaunti ma Vihiga odiochieng' ma kawuonendi weche moko gin mago tenore koda siasa mar 2027 kama bende ogai nendo mano mar DCP Rigathi Gachagua owuok oko kendo nyiso jo Kenya mondo omi osud mabor kod weche giko mag miriambo ma ikeyo gi thulindi kod jatend piny William Samoei Ruto. Bed kod nyagiko machenendi nyinga en Julian Ouma ka jaloko marwa era Bella Achieng' Machiegni. Jatend piny William Ruto koroni to wuok oko kendo wacho ni weche mago mag siasa mag akwede kaachiel koda mago eko mag dhoudi en mago eko mabende obiro tem duto mar neno ni orumo chutho e pacho kaendi. Ruto ne wacho magi kinde nyasnendo mar dhialo odiochieng' nendo mar jotije nyiso bende ne obagi kaunti nendo man ma Vihiga kawuonendi kama bende ne oseyo mokalo jogo eko ma obalo koda sirikal mare mane oyango ne ok en gi nendo makare mar neno ni gigoyo siasa mar pogo oganda ma pacho ka.
Jambo la pili mimi niko nayo ya kutimiza ni kuunganisha taifa letu la Kenya. Tumefanya siasa ya migawanyiko kwa muda mrefu. Siasa na ukabila imetusumbua muda mrefu. Ubaguzi imekita mizizi katika taifa letu. Mimi nasema nikiwa Vihiga, it is our mission, it is our divine mission to make sure that we bring all the people of Kenya into one place. Yani katika taifa letu la Kenya, siasa ya ukabila, siasa ya chuki, siasa ya migawanyiko, mirengo imetusumbua kama taifa. Waswahili wanatuambia umoja ni nguvu, kutengana ni udhaifu. Na ndio mimi nawaeleza ndugu zangu watu wa Vihiga, Western Kenya na Kenya mzima ya kwamba nitafanya bidii mbele na nyuma, kulia na kushoto, juu na chini, na Mungu atatusaidia tuunganishe taifa letu la Kenya. Vile nilitengeneza serikali ya broad based kuunganisha wa Kenya, kulete pande zote za Kenya pamoja, mimi nawahakikishia siasa ya ubaguzi na chuki na migawanyiko haitaendelea tena katika taifa letu la Kenya. It is our defined mission, fellow leaders, that we work together ndio tuunde serikali 2027 ya kuunganisha Wakenya wote, tuondoe ukabila, tuondoe chuki, tuondoe migawanyiko, tuondoe ubaguzi. Kenya tuiunganishe, tusonge mbele tukiwa pamoja.
Kaporo mantiere mane weche gik mabende ogolo kod jatend piny Kenya e kinde nyasnendo mano mar dhialo odiochieng' noendo mano mar jotije nyasno bagi kaunti ma Vihiga en jatend piny William Ruto koroni to ne oyango ni gi thulunindi omenda ma ichulo motelo kata manendo mong'ere kaka deposit gi dho ombogo manendo ma ichulo ne ute giko manengo gi oyueyo e pacho kaendi kata affordable houses en manendo bende koroni to dwok piny nyaka gi atamalo 5 ka oyango ni maendi en mar neno ni jo Kenya yudo thuolo makare mar donjo e ute ma nengo gi yot.
On the first matter of deposit for affordable housing units that was raised with me, I am pleased to confirm that the commitment I made to KOTU last year has been delivered. The deposit required of application for allocation of an affordable housing unit has now come down from 10% to 5%. This applies to every salaried Kenyan, and the reduction has already been codified in our allocation framework. This deposit has been codified also in the affordable housing regulations, which were passed in 2025 and have since been applied. Second, on the engagement of workers in the allocation of housing units, every salaried worker by law is eligible and qualified for an affordable housing unit. We only have one rule: one ID, one home. There should never be a situation where one worker gets more than one house when other workers have never gotten a single house. This means you can only benefit once from this program. The pathway to ownership is straightforward. Register on Boma Yangu platform, select a preferred unit, complete the application, and you will be considered for allocation. Many of the Kenyans who have been allocated homes are themselves trade union members, civil servants, teachers, nurses, and disciplined officers. The system does not ask whether an applicant carries a union card before allocating a home. It only asks whether you are a Kenyan worker who has stepped forward to claim what is rightfully yours.
Jatend migao mar tije pachkendi Alfred Mutua ne ukoko kendo yango ni thuolo mag tije ne oganda ma pachkendi mokwan giromo milion 1.8 koroneto sidore nyaka jatend piny William Ruto ka thuolendo mano mar locho mar piny Kenya. Magine owacho e kinde nyasnindo mabende ma ne obagi kaunti ma Vihiga mar Labor Day. Kwa bende ne oyango ni thuolendo mago mag ohelni matindo ne oganda ma pachkendi maromo milion 2.1 bende korone to ose yudore pachkendi nyaka ni jatend piny William Ruto kone ka thuolo mano mar tayo piny Kenya. Ka bende kanoloso kotenore koda weche makamago.
There's been a lot of progress, and especially in the labor sector. Let me give figures, because figures don't lie, Your Excellency. Currently, the public service has employed 1.895 million people. You've created 1.895 million jobs. The public sector, for example, we've employed over 128,000 teachers. The county governments have employed close to 60,000 people. The housing sector has employed 640,442 people. Kazi Maju has created 583,868 jobs as per yesterday. The digital jobs have created 316,806 jobs. You saw the CAVs passing here, 107,831. We have more in the Nyota program, etc., etc. In the public sector, the SME sector has generated 2.1 million jobs. The hotel sector and restaurant sector, 1.5 million jobs. Manufacturing has created 443,000 jobs. Transport and communication, 75,000 jobs. Construction, 50,000 jobs, and more. I'm not even mentioning the BPOs. If you add the figures that I've mentioned, Your Excellency, we are talking about over 6.2 million jobs created by your government. Kweli mbele iko sawa. Congratulations, Your Excellency. And I bet when the Bureau of Statistics, Your Excellency, compiles all the figures, looking at the effect of the Nyota program, the Hustler Fund and others, you will find that clearly we'll be talking about double digits in our country. Your Excellency, we thank you also. We have the recognition of prior learning, whereby people are given an opportunity to turn their skills into certificates to be able to get jobs. And soon we'll be giving 5,000 certificates. Kazi Maju recruitment, we are about to restart now that there's peace in the Middle East. And next Wednesday, the 6th, will start in Mombasa, at NITA Mombasa next Wednesday. And we'll have very many jobs where people will not have to pay a cent. There will be other jobs where we have a bit of little money here and there, 60,000, 70,000 for a ticket, 80,000. But I'm looking for majority of jobs where you just walk in with a passport. If you're hired, you're able to be taken overseas without paying a shilling.
Jagoro mar duolo mochune kendo ratiro mar jotiche Pacho Kaindi kata Koto Francis Atwoli koronito ne owuok oko kendo kwayo duolo nogo mano ma ochung' ne tayo yiero kaachiel kod tong' mar kor gwenge Pacho Kaindi IEBC mondo mi onyal rango yo makende minyalo chung' godo josiasa ma githulendi osechako chenro mage mar timo kisera mar ombulu kotenore koda yiero mar 2027 mabende oluwo ni sechegiko mago mag timo campaigns gin mago ma ohiu kendo thuolo makamano pok ochopo e thurka magine wacho kinde nyasi nido mar dhialo odiochieng'nego mano mar jotije kata Labor Day nyasi mane obagi e kaunti ma Vihiga odiochieng' ma kawuono.
Are there next week. We urge the IEBC to put a stop to this menace and ask Kenyans to wait until IEBC releases the campaign calendar for our next year's elections. What we are trying to do now, inciting Kenyans, telling Kenyans things that are not really, this means that, Your Excellency, even if elections will be carried out and whoever wins fairly with this polarization might cause a problem into our country if we can't put this on a stop. In any country where we have political turmoil or strife, it is workers, women, and children who suffer because they can't fly out. These self-proclaimed leaders of the opposition, they will run away. You will not see them here. And they must be tamed by law. And this is the work of IEBC and our government to make sure that since we are not in an electioneering period, you are busy developing this country. You are busy everywhere inspecting government projects, and some people are trying to mar the good work that you are doing.
Jatend riwruoge mag saga e Pacho Kaindi Wycliffe Ombetsa Oparanya owuok oko kendo singo mar biro chiwo sir mare manendo mar siasa mar 2027 ne jatend piny William Ruto kane oloso e kinde nyasi nido mano mar Labor Day mane obagi e kaunti ma Vihiga odiochieng' ma kawuonendi. Oparanya wacho ni gin kaka oganda go mowuok imbo mar piny Kenya gibiro chiwo sir margi makende ne komnindo mano mar Kere e Pacho Kaindi ne jatend piny William Ruto kalure koda dongruoge ma opogore opogore mosebedo ka ochwalo e Pacho Kaindi mangima.
Hapa magharibi mwa Kenya, na wewe wakati umefika hapa, wewe mwenyewe umejionea. Unakumbuka siku moja uniambia kwanza ya kwamba ukiangalia unaona wale watu wengine wana impress wewe sana, lakini watu wetu wako pole pole. Lakini wewe mwenyewe umeona siku ya leo vile watu wa region hii wana impress wewe na uongozi wako. Na hiyo kwa sababu yale ambao umefanya wakati wewe umekuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Mimi kama mmojawapo wa waziri wako, na umetupa kazi ya kufanya, umeona ya kwamba wewe vile ripoti imetoka, economic report ile imetolewa wiki hii, imeonyesha vile uchumi wa Kenya unaendelea kukua kwa haraka sana, hata kuliko majirani wetu. You have stabilized the economy of this country. The shilling against the dollar is now stabilized for the last 3 years. Inflation umesikia iko chini 4.4% tangu tupate uhuru. I think that is the lowest inflation rate we have had. We can assure you as a community we are with you and we will continue to be with you 2027. Hapa ni 2 term. Hiyo ndio tunafikia. Rais Ruto oye!
Weche moko en gi thuolo nidi ma weche gi kuma mag lieta mar siasa. Koro ni to medo mana tedore e Pacho Kaindi. riwruok nogo kata duond buch siasa mano mar DCP mabende tele koda Rigathi Gachagua koro nitugo koko kendo seyo mokalo weche go mago mag miriambo mag weche mag dongruoge makoroni to ichwalo e pacho kaendi kod jatend piny William Ruto magiluwo ni gin mana weche go mago mag singo mabende ok bi chopi kata ok bi timo e pacho kaendi kane oloso kod jopiny go mago mag Kajiado Rigathi Gachagua koroni to kwa oganda ma pacho kaendi mondo mi kik yie chik itgi ne weche go mag miriambo magi thulendi ifuongo kod jatend piny William Ruto kalore ni Ruto en jago nindo mabende onge ber mora mora ma onyalo kelo ne oganda ma pacho.
Watu walikuwa wananisumbua mimi na masufuria kwa kichwa, nimesafirisha hawa. Na ni kweli amesafirisha kwa sababu Raila ako Zayuni. Ako Zayuni, hayuko Zayuni. Nani amesafirisha yeye? Nani amesafirisha yeye? Hata kama umesafirisha Raila, mbona unajigamba kwa Kikuyu ati vile ulisafirisha Raila? Mbona unatukana Wajaluo ukija Kikuyuni? You think people are foolish. You are playing communities against each other. Ukienda kwa Wajaluo unatukana Wakikuyu. Ukifika kwa Wakikuyu unatukana Wajaluo. Na unafikiria watu ni wajinga. Your time is up. Wakenya wamekujua. Na mimi ninakujua zaidi. And I want to tell Wajaluo, mimi niliambia nyinyi, huyu William Ruto atamaliza ODM. Imekwisha haijaisha. And I told you, mkanipigia kelele. Mkanipigia kelele. I told you. So watu wangu wa Kajiado, mambo ya William Ruto tuachane naye. That is a closed chapter. And by the way, I don't want to brag, but I want to tell William Ruto, you don't know any politics. You know nothing. I'll teach you politics next year. Yes, ndio? Wewe ni mtu umesoma mambo ya matawi. Unafikiria unajua mambo mingi sana. Your strength was conmanship and deception. Kenyans have now exposed you as somebody who is deceptive and a conman. You have no other quality ya kudanganya wa Kenya. Mimi nitaungana na Wakenya wenzangu, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Dr. Fred Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, George Natebea, Martha Karua, Justin Muturi, Cleophas Malala, Senator Oleseki, Muhammad Ali, another Kenyans of goodwill, Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, and together we shall liberate our country. We have no other country. Today as we speak, 3 weeks ago, Kasongo alisema watu washikwe. Mkubwa ya pipeline, mkubwa ya EPRA, na PS ya petroleum. Makosa yao, wameleta mafuta substandard. Ambaye walilete mafuta iko na sulfur 40 milligrams per kilogram. Akasema wamelete mafuta substandard. Akawafuta kazi na akawashika. Mimi nikasema hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Hii ni vita ya biashara. Wale walijaribu kupanga biashara bila Kasongo kujua. Kasongo ndio anafanya biashara yote.
Weche moko wayudo ni mane en seneta machono ma Kakamega Cleophas Malala koroni to wokoko kendo semo mokalo jatend piny William Ruto kutore koda weche go mago mag agenda mage ko ma oyango ni gin mana miriambo mabende onge kony moro mora ma oganda mpach kaendi nyalo yudo okalo kuomgi. Malala mane loso e katendo mano ma Kajiado kendo go mane giromo kod jopiny makono oyango ne jatend piny William Ruto en jalo ma ong'ere koda weche go mago mag miriambo kendo onge gimora mora mabera manyalo wuok e sirikal nogo mano mar Ruto ka oyango ni gin mana weche kuma opong' koda kweda mag dhoudi kaachiel koda sando oganda ma pach kaendi kotenore koda weche mag uchumi ma thurka.
Chama tutafanya kazi na yeye. He's a quality leader. Huyu ni kiongozi ambaye anaweza ongoza hata taifa letu siku za usoni. Jambo la pili, leo nimesikia party leader akisema uongo za Kasongo. Amesema uongo zote. Huyu jamaa amedanganya Sasa mimi nasikia in 2027 Kasongo ameanza kutafuta uongo ingine. Alidanganya mama mboga atawainua, hajawainua. Sasa anapanga kudanganya wamama. Ati mkimchagua tena, wamama wakienda kuzaa hawatakuwa nasikia uchungu. Huyu jamaa ni muongo kabisa. Lakini mimi ningependa kuambia Wakenya, mimi nimeona hii siasa ya Kenya. Huyu Kasongo sio mtu wa kuendea na mkono mmoja. Na nimeangalia wale viongozi ambao wanasimama urais. Yule mtu ambaye ako na nguvu, yule mtu ambaye ako na muscles, yule mtu ambaye anaweza peleka huyu Kasongo nyumbani. Ukiangalia kwa hao wanaume wote ni huyu Rigathi Gachagua. Sisi tunaunga mkono Rigathi Gachagua, yeye afike kwa debe, aende angatue William Samoei Ruto. Jambo la mwisho, sababu party leader wangu wako hapa, ningependa party leader uingilie maneno ya insecurity ya jamii hapa Kenya. Ile maneno inafanyika kule Garissa ni maneno ambayo William Ruto anataka kuleta vita kati ya wale watu wa Garissa na Wakamba. Na hiyo vita itafika hapa Nairobi. Anataka kuleta hiyo vita ndio postponed elections. Tungependa kuambia William Ruto, Wakenya hawatapigana. Wakenya ni jamii moja. Hata ufanye nini, kura itapigwa next year. No postponement of elections.
Jopunje ma Pacho kaindi koroni to nyalo buonjo kalure koda fungruok magiyudo kotenore koda okumba thieth nogo mano marsha. Maindi biro mana bang' lalruok matut mabende ne obedo e kind migao nindo kata jatend migao nindo mano mar thieth Aden Duale kaachiel koda jagoro mano indo mano mar Kupeta. Kotenore koda ng'uro mar jopuonj bende gisebedo ka gimboro e Pacho kaindi kotenore koda okumba thieth mar SHA magiwacho ni osebedo kata ni ok osebedo ka miyo gi thuolo mar yudo thieth e yono indo manyangafu.
And I want to report that we have agreed, and more so we have agreed on all the contentious issues. We have agreed on the payment of the last expense, and we have said within 48 hours, following the demise of any of our teachers, the last expense should be paid within 48 hours. We have agreed on the tariff locking, and negotiations are going on. We want to give our teachers the best facilities that have all the equipment and in all levels. So tariff locking, we have withdrawn. Care, insurance scheme. All that we need to tell our facility owners, and teachers can access both private, public, and faith-based. And they can access from level 2, level 3, all the way to our referrals. They can go to our private referrals, they can go to the faith-based referrals, they can go to the public referrals like Kenyatta National Hospital, MTRH, they can go to Madare Teaching and Referral Hospital, Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital, Jaramogi, and more other referrals we are building.
Element of capping which had been reduced from 10,000 to 1,200 to 2,500. And also the issues related to some hospitals asking for co-pay and asking teachers to pay out of their pocket, especially when they visited the facilities. Some of the facilities were also chasing the teachers away. And there were also misunderstandings related to some facilities saying that they have not been paid. And the meetings have resolved and have generated understanding. Key among them is that overseas treatment, which was not yet formalized, has already kicked off in earnest. The capping itself has been restored to its original status of 10,000 per visit. The issue related to hospitals asking for copay has been removed, and the minister and the leadership of SHA have already indicated that most of those hospitals which have insisted that they have to continue with that process are under investigation, and therefore to us as a union, we now ask our teachers to at least monitor their cover so that they are not blackmailed, so that they don't run out of cover because of rogue facilities which want to insist on a copay, or which want to indicate that they cannot get services because they are not empaneled.
Nyiri en prario koda boro sekalo bang sa chiela manido ma mi diambo. Yena mato mi magi kanyi chenrindi mano mar Machiegni Pacho. Kamane okelu wechigi kumanyena matuch koni koda kocha. Hero kamana inya kuom kete wang jumi mari mi hero kenu bigeno mar kala. Werani wakelo ni puonjo mamoko mathoth kachel koda chiro moko makelo ni puonjo gi kuma odhuro kachel koda moro mathoth. Hero kamana inya keni medo luwa chel kachel wakalero kuma tudok magwa manido mar mbui mar wang bukat kalatvlive YouTube at kalatvlive kachel koda TikTok at kalatvlive. Riti masani nyinga en Julian Ouma kajalo kumaro ena Bella Achieng.